But the guys, how you doing? Let's do a pick a card. If today's going to be what's happening, I'll let you do that at the beginning of the week, but it doesn't really matter when you're watching it. We had quite a few oracle and decks to go through, so let's go. Let's do 2 piles, and then we develop, obviously, to have a bit of an overview of what's happening. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what's happening? 2 of Cups, King, what? King of Swords. Monday morning, yeah. 9 of Cups, interesting. So we do have someone who is a bit difficult, in a sense that this person has a lot of feelings for you. What's going on here? Here we go. But at the same time, they're using the sword, so they can be quite cutting, and maybe they're trying to protect themselves against you. Suddenly you become the enemy, or they're getting a bit too attached to you, so they just want to keep a distance. They can be hot and cold, it can be a bit funny like this, and you're thinking, what the matter, what's going on? So that's someone a bit within their own tribulation, and at the end of the day, we're going to have an opening, and we're going to have probably a reconciliation, a closeness, maybe an explanation where we can actually express mutually what's going on and how we feel about it. So it could be some partnership as well in business. So it's positive at the end of the day. And of course, we have a wish granted here, so absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, it can be emotionally, but it could be just a result of your hard work. And finally, you receive that offer you were waiting for. So I think it's quite clear. Let's go with other decks and oracle. Just go through, and we have 4 to go through today. Let's go. Anxiety. Yes, we surround you with the healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Beautiful. Yeah, maybe that person, it's a little bit, I wouldn't say aggressive, but cutting, because they have that anxiety. They think that you're going to leave them, or you're going to maybe move on without them. And so their way to get your attention is maybe to use the sword and be cutting. Okay, right, fair enough, but maybe there is a different way to do this. Maybe we don't have to go through that kind of behavior to, you know, talk and to just maybe understand each other in a better light, and maybe amethyst light, which is very peaceful and absolutely spiritual. Release resentment about money. Yet the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just push your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Yeah, there is a limitation of the mind here. Money is not, you know, dirty, and maybe that's something that you grew up with, you heard that, or maybe it's hard, money is hard to get, or, you know, it doesn't grow on trees, that kind of stuff. So let's shift the understanding of money. Money is simply energy. So focus on what you already have, like the gratitude, and be grateful for what you already have. So then you really bathing yourself in abundance of, you know, money, abundance of love, abundance of, you know, food, because maybe you take that for granted. The clothes you have on your back, you take that for granted. Focus on what you can see as abundant already in your life, instead of focusing on the lake. How much do I have and how much do I don't have? Focus on what you already have. So you're grateful for it, and then you have like a bit of a, it's like a tsunami wave. As you are grateful for what you already have, you'll be grateful very soon for more. So that's absolutely wonderful. But also don't have, or trying to remember, what was the first idea of money? What was the first feelings you had about money? What was told around you about money and people with money? You know, rich people, be careful, you can't trust them, they're dodgy or something like that. You know, just remember, what was your first messages about money, and trying to shift that messages. Okay, so it will be those messages. Okay. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, I think this person, by hurting you, or, you know, sometimes people want just to have your attention. It's like a child with a mother or the father. They want to get the attention, so they're going to make some noise. They're going to be absolutely annoying. They're going to break stuff. They just want attention, so they know what they're doing. They just want to have your attention, or because maybe they feel a bit lonely at the moment, so they just want to remind you, I'm here, pay attention to me. And yes, maybe it's a reminder, but maybe also they have to understand that you do have your own thing going on as well. And they have to appreciate there has to be a balance in your relationship, okay? And that's something they need to understand and respect as well. So pile number 2 was happening. What do we have here? The devil, the sun, Knight of Cups. Wow, it's very strong here and very contrasted. Right, okay, so we have someone who obviously you say goodbye to because it's a very karmic, very toxic, is negative. It's not someone who have done the work. It's not someone who want to do the work, someone who want to feel maybe sorry for themselves and they want to keep themselves in low vibration. That is a choice. Maybe also someone from the past want to come back and say, oh, I'm here, but you very much know why they were gone to start with. So maybe you remember, well, hold on a second, I know why you were an ex or an ex-friend or ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. There is a good reason. I grew that pair of shoes. That was a karmic, okay? That was a toxic environment or a toxic person and you let them go. So you did the healing. Absolutely, you did the healing and now you're healing the inner child. You may be connecting with someone who's doing the same thing. Maybe now you're with someone you feel safe with, which you were not feeling like with them. I mean, the contrast is obvious here. Very dark, very luminous. So you've done the work. You heal your inner child. You are connecting maybe with someone or some people, a bunch of people, a group of people really, really like you and want to support you and want the best for you. So you shifted a lot of negativity. You really got rid of that big time. And you're not looking back. It's like an aggro pair of shoes. You're not going back because you know it's going to hurt again because you always did. So if someone wants to come toward you with an offer of love or an apology, be careful. Where do they belong? Do they belong to the darkness or to the luminosity? Where do they belong? Remember, do you trust them? Do you think they truly understood now and they're going to actually not repeat the same rubbish at the same time? Are you sure? How sure are you? Trust you will make the right decision on this one, but think twice. If there was an ex, there was an ex for a reason. Just saying, right? And if it's someone who already betrayed you and hurt you, oh, this one is coming out, remember, and is it going to happen again? Blue Angel, I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this whenever you feel fearful. I love you, all is well. Yeah. Blue Angel, you protected, and Archangel Michael is the big boss of angels and archangels. So you are definitely protected. I think you are protected maybe by remembering, okay, this is what I went through. Let's not forget, okay? And this person, is it someone really truthful? Is it someone sincere? And also simply, is this the person able to do the work? Because you've done a lot of work. You really appreciate it. Well, okay, I had a bit of a baggages. I went through it. It's not perfect yet, but I pretty much know where I stand now. So be careful who you open yourself to and who you allow in your home as well. Be careful. Okay, so remember who is who. And maybe someone you already had trouble with before. You know what I mean? It happened for a reason and it might just happen again. And how sure are you? Oops, this one is coming out. What do we have? Clean energy food, okay? When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy level and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a high vibration, which attract golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as organic because a lot of field, I mean, I grew up in the mountains and a lot of countryside. Yeah, if one field is organic, yeah, but the one around maybe are not. So with the rain, you know, a lot of things are going through. They're not just stopping at the border of the field. So organic, I don't know how organic it can be these days, but trying to do a healthy kind of diet, you know what's good for you, you know it's not. So you know what you need to do, absolutely. But trying to do your best with what you have, okay? What else do we have? We have this one, we have 4. Yeah, just look after yourself and maintain yourself, you know, with good food, healthy food. And if you know that you have a bit of an addiction, chocolate, for example, just saying, But you know what you're doing. You know when you're going a little bit too heavy on the ice cream, or a little bit too heavy on whatever. Be aware, okay? So what else do we have? I know I was a distraction from your pain. Well, the thing is, you will see, because if that person was maybe as well the pain herself, that that would be very clear. I think you're very clear cut now, because you are now clean from this. And be careful, maybe it's reverse. Someone actually is using you as a distraction, but at what cost? Someone wants to maybe reconnect with you, but what are the intention? Are they really clear? Are they clear about themselves? Are they going to do it again? Are you in distraction for them? But at what price? It costs you to be surrounded by that person, because that person is heavy, energetically speaking. And is that worth it? You're trying to free yourself, to go back to the inner child, so you don't have a lot of protection. You're clear and clean, maybe as well. You are, very truthful, so you don't have much protection. So be careful. Don't be over open to anyone and everyone, because suckers, energy suckers, will come and trying to get a piece of that energy. They are vampire. So be aware and be careful. Be careful on who is coming next to you and who do you allow closer to you. Be very careful. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.